Hi guys, welcome to Haniela's. In this video I'm gonna show you how to make these fun watermelon whoopie pie ice cream sandwiches. You can make these ahead of time, put them in the freezer and enjoy them when you are ready. To make the whoopie pie batter, I'm gonna be using all-purpose flour, granulated sugar. I'm using buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can also make your own buttermilk. I posted directions down below in the description area. I'm using room temperature butter. You're also gonna need some mini chocolate chips and food colorings, 1 whole egg. I'm using a little bit of salt and baking powder and also some vanilla extract. To start, you need to beat room temperature butter with granulated sugar until creamy and fluffy. This recipe makes 6 whoopie pie sandwiches. If you like to make more, you can double the recipe and it will make about 12 sandwiches. Now you can add 1 whole egg, vanilla extract. You want to beat this until smooth and well combined. Sift flour with baking powder and salt. Now you can add about half of the flour mixture into your batter and beat on low speed. At this point you can also add half of the buttermilk, add remaining flour and also remaining buttermilk. Once the batter is done, I'm going to divide the batter into 2 equal portions. To do that, I'm going to weight the batter and divide it by 2, so I have 2 equal portions. We need to color these. I'm gonna color them with red food coloring and a little bit of green, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of pink to the red just so it has a nice color, and then you can gently stir the food coloring into the batter until you have a uniform color. To the red batter, I'm also going to add mini chocolate chips. These are going to imitate the seeds in a watermelon. I'm using sandwich bags. We're going to fill 2 sandwich bags, one with red batter and one with green batter. To make the whoopie pies, I'm using Williams Sonoma whoopie pie pan. You want to spray the pan with nonstick spray, and then we can fill in the whoopie pies. You want to cut the corner on your sandwich bag and then pipe the batter directly onto the pan into the cavity. Using a spoon dipped in water, you can smooth out the tops. Now we are ready to bake these. They should be done in about 9 to 12 minutes. Once baked, let them cool in a pan for about 2 to 5 minutes and then transfer them onto a cooling rack to cool completely. Before we fill these with the ice cream, you must freeze these in the freezer until firm, otherwise your ice cream rounds would melt right away. To prepare the ice cream layer, I'm using vanilla ice cream from a local farmer's market. You need to let it soften up a little bit, and then you can line your baking dish with wax paper and spread the ice cream into an even layer. Depending on how many rounds of ice cream you need, you can calculate how much ice cream you're gonna need to bake the rounds to fill the whoopie pie sandwiches. Now you're gonna have to freeze the ice cream layer until firm, and then take a cookie cutter. I would suggest that you use a sturdy cookie cutter. The size of the cookie cutter should be a maximum of the size of the whoopie pie or slightly smaller than your whoopie pie rounds. If you find that it's really hard to cut through the frozen layer of ice cream, I would suggest that you put the frozen layer into the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes and then cut out the rounds. It should be a lot easier then. Then take out the Whoopie pie rounds and you can sandwich them together, making an ice cream sandwich. You need to store these in the freezer in an airtight container until ready to use. I have to say I really enjoyed making these and they tasted great too, so I hope you'll give them a try. If you're looking for more ideas on how to make ice cream sandwiches, check out this fun collaboration, lots of ideas to choose from. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll get all the video updates delivered to you via email. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.